How we doing, guys? Good. Good team win. Get on to Cleveland. And got a little work to do on those guys.
Coach, what do you make of some of the first down success you had yesterday? It really seemed to kind of help keep you guys on schedule.
Yeah, first down success is important. Obviously we decided to run the ball a little bit more this game. You go into the week and you have a plan, and that plan kind of adjusts as you go. Sometimes weather plays into that as well. I thought the line did a good job of moving the line of scrimmage. Receivers did a good job in the run game. The backs found the lanes. Anytime you can stay on track and whether skip third downs or get it to some manageable third downs, that's always helpful.
Coach, what do you make of the struggles on short yardage yesterday? What do you identify as the issue?
Yeah, we got to do a better job of that. I said that last week. I think the first three drives, we had a touchdown, we had a field goal, we had a touchdown, and then we come out in the third quarter and had a good drive going. And then got to 4th and 1. That happened twice in the second half, and then we had some down there in the goal line. We just got to do a better job, come up with a good plan and execute the plan.
Coach, what went into the decision to give Devin such a heavy workload? I think it was just the third time running backs had 20 carries since you've been the coordinator here.
I think each game declares itself. He played a lot of snaps the week before. We gave him the ball early. He was producing. So you go ahead and you adjust throughout the game, and he was having a good game, so he was getting the ball.
So it wasn't that there was a game plan heading into it as much as it was riding like a hot hand.
Yeah, each game plan we have, design plays, design personnel groups for both of our backs. We have a lot of confidence in both of our guys. Sometimes it's, smaller groups, and Devin was in there on some of the smaller groups with the 3 receiver sets, and Dawson. We're getting some good production out of it.
How do you think Frank Gore responds to, being stuffed, uncharacteristically stuffed that way? Just how do you think he responds from something like that I'm not sure if he's ever had in his career?
Well, it takes all 11 guys to make a play go, particularly on short yardage. Like, that's not easy sledding. There's a lot of big bodies in there. We have a full faith in our offensive line and give Washington credit on some of those plays. They controlled the line of scrimmage on a few of them, and that's the game.
You've seen Josh's passing numbers be a little lower this month or so, past month or so. Is that more of a product of execution or more of a product of just what's being asked of him?
You talking about attempts?
Just the yardage, the production, and the attempts have also been down a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's played in two games that are pretty windy outside too. He was pretty efficient yesterday in what we asked him to do. Made some really good decisions, made some plays, both with his arm and with his legs that, might not be a 40-yard gain, but made some heck of a plays on a naked. There's a defensive end standing right in his face and jukes him and gets a 6-yard play. Gets out of a 2nd and long down in the red zone. Almost hit smoke on the scramble. Makes a really good play on 3rd and 18 after we got backed up there at the end. I think Josh is the ultimate competitor, and he's doing a good job.
Coach, yesterday was the first time you had all 5 offensive linemen play 100 snaps. Everybody played. How much will that help you going forward, and how much did it help you in the game?
That's a good question. I don't know. We, along with those 5 guys and the other guys that are available at the game, we have confidence in all those guys that play.
Brian, you mentioned in the short yardage situation that there's a lot of big bodies in
Mm-hmm.
the middle, which leads to the question: why not maybe spread out the offense a little bit more in those situations?
Sure.
Just how
Yeah.
do you respond to that?
Yeah. I look. We go in with a plan. Spend a lot of time developing that plan, whether it's short yardage, goal line, early down runs. They weren't all the same run. There were some different schemes in there. And have a lot of confidence in the guys up front, to move the line of scrimmage and to gain, 6 inches, a foot, whatever it may be. We've run a variety of them throughout the year. We ran a reverse one time to Isaiah that didn't work. We ran a short yardage pass that, got stuck on a pressure. So I think, we try to do the best we can in terms of preparation, and, we'll adjust if we need to.
Sometimes it's tough for fans, media to evaluate offensive line play. Through 8 games.
Sure.
From your perspective, Mitch Morse, what has he brought to the line? How is your evaluation of how he's played?
Yeah, he's a pro, consummate pro. He's a good leader, very athletic, good pull and run skills, good communicator. He's a good player.
How much easier is it to assess mistakes and things you need to work on when you're 6-2?
Oh, it's each week's the same. It really is. You go through it, you find out some of the things you did well. You look at technique, you look at play calls, you look at design, you look at scheme, you look at double teams, releases, reads. It's a week-to-week league. Each week is its own entity. You go ahead and you watch the previous game, whether you win or you lose. Try to get better at the things you need to get better at, whatever that may be, and then move on to the next week.
And yet, you were probably around here in '93, which is the last time this team's been off to a better start. And can you assess just, how, can you just put your fan hat on and know that this team is actually off to something?
We've played 8 games. It's, you'd like to win them all. That's what the goal is, but, got a long way to go. Keep grinding it out, try to keep improving. One week has nothing to do with the next week, so we'll just keep grinding away.
Coach, you had a lot of jet sweep, a lot of motion yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you the specific game plan for them, but what does that do for an offense? What can that help when Josh is back there and what he sees?
Yeah, well, there's a number of things that, utilizing some of that motion can do, whether it softens up the edges, the defensive eye control sometimes goes on that guy that's getting a bunch of sweeps, and it opens up a few lanes. Again, that was part of the package for that game. Isaiah was up. I thought Isaiah had a good game. He did a nice job on a few different things. Had a big third down early on in that game where Josh kind of back-shouldered him in between traffic. Had a good jet sweep. Eye candy, gives you force angles. It's not something, you may use it one week and not the next.
Brian, you mentioned, that 1st and goal from the 2 that, turned into a longer field goal.
Yeah.
Things kind of just went backwards on you.
Yep.
How do you balance that as a play caller when you only need a couple of yards and say, people might look at it and say, well, why don't you keep it simple and run? And then, later in the game that didn't work either. So, where's the balance there?
Yeah, it's a good question. You do what you think is best. Again, you spend a lot of hours of preparing and all different facets of the game. And in that case, once we got down there on the smoke play, we thought that was the best play. Good, guys? Thanks, guys.